What's going on, people? Welcome to the official pre-match build-up for the game between Manchester United and Wigan at Wigan with a meat pie in your gob. Get at it. Ten Hag's gone very strong in this game. Very, very strong. A lot of people expecting quite a kind of host of different changes with this. And as you can see on my right-hand side, or if you're watching on TikTok just behind me right there, this is the starting 11, or that is the starting 11 for today's game. So we have Andre Onana in net. Again, a lot of people thought he may be off to AFCON. He might not be starting, but I think he's even going to play the Spurs game as far as my knowledge goes. So we have Andre Onana in net against Wigan. Hopefully don't make a fucking clanger in today's game because that would just be catastrophic. We then have Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Johnny Evans, and Dalot. So I'm pretty sure it's a very similar team to Aston Villa. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Evans, and Dalot. And then we have Bruno Fernandes, Kobbie Mainoo, and Scott McTominay in the midfield. No Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen is injured. I'm not sure what the injury is. There's not been much that's come out about that recently. And I'm not sure in terms of Ahmad isn't there either. I don't know if he's ill or injured, but Anthony isn't a part of the squad either because he's ill. So these illnesses and these kind of, all shit, basically. That's coming out. I'm just double checking my mic's on. Yeah, sorry, So, yeah, we've got a lot of shit going on. Again, Eriksen is injured, Anthony ill, and Ahmad, I have no idea what's going on with him. We put him on a thumbnail because he was that confident that he'd probably start or at least get minutes, and that isn't the case. So, that's an interesting one. I hope he isn't injured because he had a very promising cameo against Nottingham Forest. I think that was the only positive coming out of that game. So, a little bit good about that because I would have liked to seen him after that performance. But hey ho, we still have a front three, which is pretty exciting, which was the front three we had against Aston Villa. It's Rashford, Højlund, and Garnacho, of course. Rashford on the right-hand side, Garnacho on the left, and then Højlund up top. Or it could be the way it was against Villa when we had Garnacho on the right-hand side, which worked out really, really well. Højlund up top, who I thought he wouldn't be available, to be honest. And then, yeah, Garnacho. So, what are we feeling? How are we feeling heading into this game? Do you think United are going to smash Wigan? Do you think they're going to get beat? Are the optimists in the chat, or is the negative people in the chat? You know what's really distracting me? I'm looking at this graphic that's on YouTube, and I'm looking at I don't know if it's bugging anyone else, but the United badge isn't the same size as the Wigan badge, and it's really fucking annoying me. But that's what you get when you have to do a graphic pre-match when the lineups only just come out. It came out 10 minutes ago, to be fair. So in fairness, we have a green screen graphic and we have a YouTube graphic within 10 minutes. So I think if there was an audio round of applause that I could receive, then I'd probably take it. But talk to me, people. Talk to me. I'm going to read out some comments now, see what people are saying in the TikTok, and then I'll get into the YouTube comments as well. Feels like forever since the last game we've watched United play. Brandon's in the chat. Big up to Brandon. Absolute legend. Garnacho should be played on the right where he's more effective. United on top, absolutely agree with that. Taylor Jarvis with the flags, love that. Funny how United players are always ill, but no other top clubs are dealing with illnesses. It is, isn't it? I think United must be pushing 40 illnesses, injuries, absences this season. Must be at least close to that. I'm absolutely certain. Full squad against Wigan. It's a strong squad, isn't it? That's a very strong squad against a League One side. And the bottom of the League One, I'm pretty sure they're like 18th. They've won one of the last 5. And you're playing Varane, Højlund, Rashford, Garnacho, Bruno. I don't know. Obviously, he wants to go strong in this competition like he has done previously and doesn't want to make any fucking cock-ups. So you can half understand why he's doing it because we've been shit. So maybe he's like, well, we have to play this team to even risk a bit of a slip-up. I don't think he would have played that team if this was like quite a congested calendar and we had Europa League games and then we had, if it was, I just don't think he would. But because we've only got 2 games this month, you can kind of afford to have a bit of a momentum builder, maybe get a couple of goals, give you a boost of confidence, and then you go into that important Tottenham game full of beans, hopefully. Obviously, it doesn't always work out like that, but I'm hoping we do. So, yeah, hopefully they supply the ball in the box, use Højlund to get his best potential. We've been hoping that all season. Thoughts on that squad? Sorry, I missed that. I don't know where that's gone now. Thoughts on that squad playing the Wigan side? I think Ten Hag's desperate for the win. 100%, mate. 100%. No doubt in my mind. Is that the lineup, lad? It certainly is, mate. Yeah, hopefully you can see it. Sorry, my head's covering Onana, but you probably guessed that anyway, because he never drops Onana, does he? So, yeah, that is the lineup there, people, for everyone who's asking, right behind me. There's probably a number. Can anyone guess the number that I've got wrong? I don't know if I have, actually. Have I got any numbers wrong there? Rashford 10, Højlund 11, Garnacho 17, Bruno 8, Mainu 37? Yeah, I think I fucked up there. Because it's 35 on this one, it's 37 on that graphic. McTominay 39, Wan-Bissaka 29, Varane 19, Evans 35, Dalot 20. I mean, it's a number in it. Who cares at the end of the day? That team's solid. We're really trying, which is good. Which keeper? Onana. Make sure you subscribe to Real Reds Talk, by the way. If you're new on TikTok and you just join in and you don't have a clue what's going on and you're like, what the fuck's this? I'm live on both, so I'm simultaneously. They say men can't multitask as well, but, you know, here I am. So, yeah, I'm simultaneously streaming. Check us out on Real Reds Talk YouTube. We're going to be doing a pre-match build-up and as a post-match discussion as well with Sam and Chiva. They'll be on that. And then we'll have the pros and cons dropping tomorrow as well. So we've got loads of shit. Absolutely loads of shit popping off at the moment. So, as always, like I said, subscribe, drop us a follow on TikTok, all that kind of jazz. Is this the lineup? Yes. Menu 37. Thank you, Mr. Miani. Thank you very much. So, I'm going to have a look at what's popping off. Is any quotes coming out from the manager? Let's see. Because there's usually some pre-match quotes that you can take. I don't know if you want to take confidence from it or whatever, but we will have a look and see what is out there. Because if you're discussing the game, really, I mean, is there any really point getting into tactics and what we're going to do? We all know it's one of those cup games. I know we're going to have won it before, so there's something in that there. But they, you know, the point there at the minute, I'm pretty sure, didn't he win it under Roberto Martinez when they was actually in the Premier League, or they just dropped down to the Championship? So it's, you know, it's apples and oranges, completely different situation. I know their manager scored against us. I'm pretty sure he scored against us in this competition or in the Premier League. So, look, there are little gems there you can take away. You know, if you're a Wigan fan and you're going into this, you're probably looking at it and thinking, yeah, you know what, we'll take that. You know, this happened, this could happen, and da-da-da. But with a team like that, if you lose tonight, you ain't got no excuses, mate. Players, managers, illnesses, whatever the fuck you want to talk about, because that team is worth about 1 million times more than what Wigan's setup is. I doubt most people, unless you're a Wigan fan, and I'm being brutally honest here, who's top of the league? I was on about Liverpool. I thought he was on about Wigan. Bobby Boy in there getting a little cheeky comment in. But yeah, if you can't beat Wigan with this team, you're done for, innit? Like, let's be absolutely honest. You should get sacked on the spot if you get smashed by Wigan. So I'm not even hoping, we're gonna smash him. It's gonna be a 3-0, a 3-1, a 4-0, a 4. Like, it's gonna be easy. And if it isn't, then next are gonna be gone, because you can't set up with a team like that. Like, that's got top level internationals in it. And Wigan, with all due respect, have about as much threat as, I don't even know, as a turtle. So I think we should be good. If we don't beat Wigan, then I give up. Exactly that. Why is Garnacho on the left? Well, it's one of them, innit? You never know, because sometimes when the graphic comes out, it could be either. Like, are we really bothered if it's Rashford on the right or Garnacho on the left? We're not entirely sure. I would probably go with Garnacho on the right, simply because that was the front three against Villa, and that worked really, really well. And then we wanted to see it the week after. And Højlund was injured, wasn't he? So we had to bring in Rashford, put Rashford at the 9, and then put Anthony on the right. And we all know that situation that happens with Anthony. So, yeah, it's nice to see that thing. Obama at AFCON. He's bloody... you want about the president? Or ex-president? Former president, should I say? I don't know if Obama is at AFCON. I know Onana's starting tonight. So, yeah, I don't really know politics and all that jazz. But Onana isn't at AFCON. He's not. The Nick Powell derby, says Carl. Get in. Go on, United. Go on, United. So, yeah, there's a couple of ties if you really, you know, want to go back and get your links to United and Wigan. But we're going there tonight. We're going to Wigan Athletic Stadium. We're going to get a meat pie in our hands, and we're going to smash him. It's going to be a 3-0. It's going to be a 4-0. We're going to smash and stack. That is what we're going to do. And if it's anything less than that, even if it's a 1-0 performance, I was disappointed. I was expecting some kind of memes to be coming out after this game, because I thought Anthony was going to start. And of course, Anthony hasn't scored for about fucking God knows how long. It must be about 10 months now. And I know the memes are going to come out after it if he scored a banger or something saying, Anthony, he's like that waited 10 months to turn up and scores a fucking banger against Wigan. So, anyhow, right, I need to find a way to get... How do I get my chat back up here? Because it's... Where's me chat gone? Where's me chat gone? Let's get this back up. Where are we at? I have no idea why this is happening. Do you know what? I hate technology sometimes, me. It stresses me out to the bones more than it should do. Right, I can't... What's going on here? Up there. Right, I'll just... I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know, if sorry I can't see your comments, people. It's just shit. Oh my god. I'm losing my rag. No, I don't want to upload Premiere Pro. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Go away. I want my chat up. I want to see what the community's saying, man, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Lineup is a bit excessive. Everyone's saying the same thing. 100% agree. I don't know why they're lining up with that. But they are. Okay. Insert ad. Delete ads. Add stream maker. Share. Menu. Select stream. No. Why can't I find my chat? You know what? If anyone's good on OBS, fucking talk to me, please, because I'm having a nightmare here. I just want my YouTube chat up. I don't know why it's so hard, man. What's like... Right. Output. I will get back talking about the game very, very shortly. I'm just trying not to lose my head here. It should just be a simple thing, really. I don't know. I love your YouTube chat. If you're still in there and you're speaking, just talk to me. I can hear you from the other side. No Ahmad. Ahmad's not in the team. I don't know why. I know Ericsson's injured, and I know Anthony is ill. So I have no idea why Ahmad isn't in the squad. But yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of quotes out coming from the manager and Roy Keane. Do you like me pink cup? I did have a brew in it. He's got some Pepsi now. Legend, are you coming in? Go for it. What are you going to do with that? What are we saying? Right, I've got a YouTube chat. Thanks for a special package. Thank you very much. Ericsson ill or injured. We are cursed. Justice for Bayern Day. Ericsson's such a massive loss, says Shreyas. Shah Sam says Ten Hag is not serious playing first team against a League One team as a joke. Oh, you got to love Shah Sam. Daniel Raj saying I prefer Garnacho on the right. Totally agree with that. UTFR saying what's happened to Ahmad. Hopefully, I've explained that. Whenever Nick is super confident, I'm a bit concerned. Pooh is in the chat saying the draw is soon. Thank you for that, Pooh. Subscribe to the channel. Anthony's not even on the bench. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year to UTFR. Happy New Year to everyone in TikTok as well. And Happy New Year to my girlfriend coming through clutch with the phone and the YouTube comments. So I can see the YouTube comments now. So if you want to get them in, get your thoughts and let's get some score predictions in as well. Talk to me. Let's have a chat. Hoyland hat trick. Easy win for Wigan. Wigan 2-1. Glitch. I don't know what the glitch is. I don't know what you're on about. But that's the lineup behind me, for anyone asking. People asking. Menu is number 37. I mean, we've been through this. We have been through this. Right, what was the name before? I was pulling up quotes, wasn't I? From the manager. I believe there's been some from Roy Keane as well. So, let's pull this up. I don't think they play as a team. That's a good start, Roy. I don't think United play as a team. I think they have a lot of good individual players, but they are not a team. Something is not right. Spot on. Always bang on in his analysis, isn't he, Roy? Still waiting for them manager pre-match quotes. He's out checking the pitch and that. I mean, they've probably left it dry as fuck, haven't they? With a game like they'll try and make it ugly. They'll be the Nate Diaz, basically, of football. Actually, sad how far we've fallen. The whole club is an embarrassment. Onana shouldn't start, said Sophie. I agree. You know what? There's a lot of smart people in the comment sections, and I'm not going to lie. Fernandez needs stripped of captaincy. I mean, it's definitely a discussion, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect tonight. Like, obviously, usually, you would just say, it's fine, we're going to smash him. Even if it's 1-0, 2-0, I'm not even worried about them scoring. But this team are definitely capable of doing that. And I'm not even joking. They 100% are. Like, we got smashed off Bournemouth 3-0. Conceded 3 goals against Bournemouth. Forest smashed us, basically. Who else we lost to? Lower down. We'll go from the bottom. Luton, we only just beat 1-0. And that was the most boring game ever. Just like, I was at that game and he should have just handed out fucking, I don't know, something strong because he needed it to get through that game. It was horrendous. Who's above Luton? Sheffield United. We only just scraped a win against them. Don't forget. Literally 2-1. Burnley, without that piece of magic from Johnny Evans with his left foot and Bruno with that rocket, we don't win that game. Like, you can literally go up the table and we've only scraped wins. Right, Ahmad's ill. Everybody, search party, whatever you want to call it, Ahmad is ill. Excuse me, so we're okay. He's not injured or anything. Must be an illness flying about, because if Anthony's ill, and then Marcel's apparently ill, which I don't know how much I believe that, to be honest. And then all these other illnesses, it's just a bug going round at the club. Maybe it's that scabies thing. I heard this, someone told me before. I don't know how true it is. Again, this slightly different than football talk, but I've heard that scabies is going about again. Can someone confirm or deny this? Maybe we need a David Ornstein or Romano. Here we go. Scabies confirmed. I'm not sure. Also, it was like a Russian accent and not Italian. Oh, I heard it's going about again. Just, yeah, can anyone confirm that? 3-1, says Sofa. Anthony's injured. Ericsson is ill. Ahmad's ill as well. Can see a massive upset tonight. United to win 1-0. I like what he did there. Full strength versus Wigan is hilarious. I know, I get it. I'm not even denying it, mate. I'm not going to sit here and, try sugarcoat it. Predictions for Sunday. Ask me after this game. Come and join us after this game and ask me then, because right now, I wouldn't even want to predict it. If we lose to Wigan, then we've got no fucking chance against Spurs, have we? Let's be honest. Oh, but we will be live after the game as well, discussing Chivy and Sam. Will be on the post-match discussion. I'm worried, if I'm honest. The team looks extremely disconnected. Just watching them walk into the ground and they don't even look interested. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. There's a lot of negativity going into this. Not from you, UTFR. I just mean like the general aura around the game. Even Tenag's just come out now and said, so we have a lot of injuries and illnesses, but we have a very good team. Listen, you can't preempt this game against Wigan and say we have a lot of injuries and a lot of illnesses, but we have a very good team. We have to win. Get to fuck, mate. With the talent you have on that pitch, you should be smashing Wigan. I don't give a shit what anyone says. You should be smashing Wigan. Hoyland cost 70 million quid. Do you know what Wigan would do? They'd kill for a striker for 70 million quid, for a talent like Garnacho, for a player like Rashford. I know they've been shit this season, but look at some of the players individually. Varane, 5-time Champions League winner. Do you know what I'm saying? Onana was the best goalkeeper in the Champions League last season. So I don't like that kind of shit. Saying like, oh, we've got a lot of injuries and illnesses. Mate, we're playing Wigan, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I love you, Tenag, but you come out with some nonsense sometimes. You really, really do. There's no other way for me tonight. No other way. Smash and stack 'em. Light work. 3-0, 4-0, whatever you want to call it. Is Shaw still injured? Apparently. And apparently that injury to Shaw was a small one, a minor injury. Is it? Because he's missed like 3 or 4 games now. So how small is it? Do you know what I mean? It's weird, just weird. It's just this team, the whole thing this season, yeah, is just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Fucking supporting this club is like having a wart on your back. It's a mega inconvenience, but it's attached to you for life. So you just got to fucking deal with it and move on. Unfortunately. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what score prediction I want to go for. I don't know. I really don't know. I hate trying to guess the score in games like this. Swear it was Rashford on the left, Garner on the right. It probably is. Don't take that graphic as gospel. It's just, I've put it like that because we've only seen Garnacho on the right once, and that was against Aston Villa. And then, you know, most of the time Rashford plays on the left. So I don't know. It could well be. I would rather have Garnacho on the right, to be honest, because I think he played better there. He had his best game. His best game in the United shirt was on the right-hand side, in my opinion. I don't think he's had a better performance than that than he did against Villa. So if they want to go play him there again, I'm absolutely open to that and happy. That's absolutely fine. Don't mind it at all. But I just want to see some fluidity. I want to see Bruno actually staying in the 10 and linking up. They're obviously going to go very attacking. They'll leave Mainu on his own, and they'll fly McTominay and Bruno forward. But you can kind of afford to do that in this game because like we'll have the majority of possession. Wigan will try to hit us on set pieces. And to be honest, I've never watched Wigan. Do you know what I mean? They could be a tiki-taka team for all I know. But let's be honest. If we're going to dominate in possession against you, yeah. So we will have the emphasis with possession. You've got to kill them off, man. You've got to go get 3 or 4. I'm not going to be happy if we sat here with Bruno scores a penalty and we win 1-0. A lot of people will be saying after the game, oh, it's one of those games where, you just win and you get through and that. Nah, man. I want a dominant performance tonight. I don't know about anybody else. But I want to see some nice fucking football, man. Because if you can't do it against Wigan, we've got Tottenham on Sunday. Do you think they're going to part the bus? No, they're going to be flying at us, man. Absolutely flying. So I need to see some nice football, please, for the love of God. Because we ain't going to see it for the majority of the rest of the season against the top caliber in the Premier League. Or even the mid-caliber or low caliber in the Premier League. So, yeah. I hope United get through so we can slap yous. I don't know who Scott supports. No idea. Charlie Wick hat-trick incoming. I wonder what the odds are on that. I know Wigan are 9-1 to beat Manchester United. So, yeah, look, their fans will definitely be up for it. That's something I've not even spoken about. Their fans are going to be looking at this game and going to be like, United at home, a shit United, who are close to mid-table. They'll fancy the chances, even though they've probably had a shit season, even though I know they've been in bad form and the bottom of not the Championship, the League One. And I get that. I completely understand it, but I don't know. They'll be up for it. If I was a Wigan fan, I'd be like, maybe. We've got a chance. We don't need to start such a good team, though. I agree. They had a point deduction. Yeah, was it 8 points, I think? United are more excited playing Wigan, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? You can't argue. I'm tired of trying to argue back with people who are saying United is shit, and because we are. Sometimes you just have to sit there and you have to say, yeah, we are shit. So this is the absentee list for Wigan. Sandro Martinez, Casemiro, Tyrell Malacio, Mason Mount, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Christian Eriksen, Amad Diallo, and Anthony Martial. That is the absence list. Again, I will repeat myself. For the sake of, sound like a broken record, I don't care about the absence list. You should be smashing Wigan. End of discussion. What are we saying in the YouTube? Sam's in the chat saying, could easily see us going to a replay. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that. Statman Dave did a good video calling for Garnacho to play on the right. I think it was a few months ago. I agree. I absolutely agree. Connor Crawley, are you staying on for the match? I'm not. However, what I will say is, when we do these pre-match build-ups, if there's enough people who want to do a watch-along or whatever, I'm happy to do it. But for now, we do pre-match build-ups, and then we do a post-match analysis and chat about the game, etc. So I'll be live now until kick-off, basically, or just about 5-10 minutes before kick-off. Let everyone go watch the game, collect your thoughts, analyse the game, come back, and then we discuss it together. That's what we like doing. But, yeah. You should be done now. You have a striker with 1 goal. We do, but it's not 1 goal in all comps, mate. Don't forget he was the top scorer in the Champions League at the age of 20. So, you can see which player's actually going to turn up, even though it is Wigan. Yeah, selective motivation, innit? They'll all be looking at that game tonight, I'm telling you, and they'll be like, you know what, if I could just get a couple, it'll take a bit of weight off me back, and then if I play shit for the next couple of games, we'll be okay. Someone just put in the chat, R.I.P. Beckenbauer. Absolutely. Absolutely R.I.P. Beckenbauer. Legend. One of the greats of the game. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I watch Beckenbauer week in, week out, because he played in like the 60s, 70s, I believe. But you look at his career and what he's done. Absolute icon in Germany for football. And yeah, obviously played against Sir Bobby Charlton. So rest in peace to both of them. Is Ahmad injured or at AFCON? None of them. He's ill. He's just ill at the minute. Make sure you subscribe to Real Reds Talk, by the way, if you haven't. I know there's a lot of people in the YouTube who already have, because I recognise the members and stuff. But if you are on TikTok and you're thinking you want some content to watch, football content, lives every single day, news shows, pre-match build-ups, interviews with guests, all that kind of stuff, then, yeah, check us out. The link is in the description or in the profile. Or if you can't be asked, don't do it. It is what it is. You're not finding it very weird... I missed that, sorry. Predictions, right, I'll give my prediction. Prediction. Oh, God, I hate doing these. I will go with... I'll go with a 2-0 United, I think. Yeah, I was giving it the beginning at the start, saying 3-0, 4-0, smash and stack. But you want my realistic prediction, I'll go 2-0. If you want my stupid prediction... 4-1, let's go with. But 2-0, Rashford will get one. And Garnacho, I think, will get one as well. I think they'll have a bit of joy today. Someone's saying 4-0 Wigan. Put money on that, mate. If you genuinely believe that, put money on it. And see what the odds are. Because the odds for that will be fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you. We all stand with Wigan. Mate, do it. You're not like United. Stand with Wigan. I don't give a shit. That shit don't bother me, bruh. How long until the match? The match kicks off, Connor, at 15:15. So you've got 10, 15, 25 minutes. 25 minutes until kickoff. Till the mighty Reds take on the Pie Munchers. Any Wigan fans in the chat? Just out of curiosity. Have we got any Wigan fans in the chat? Of course we haven't, because there's only about 9. I don't even know what the capacity is of Wigan Stadium. Is anyone else? I'm going to guess. I'm going to actually search this up. Wigan Stadium. It's got to be... What am I going to say? I'm going to look like an absolute idiot. 25k? Is that way off? Probably way off. Wigan Athletic Stadium. DW Stadium? Oh, wow. Remember that at JJB? Capacity. Let's find out. And it is 25k. It is literally 25k. That is bang on. See that? Knowledge. Fucking knowledge. Beautiful. What a guess. He smashed it. He's absolutely smashed it. And he's through to the next round. Seems to be a load of scousers in the chat. Bit strange. I know. 25k, I called it, man. Do I get any prize for that or what? Playing your best players against Wigan, I know. I had £1 for every time you heard that line. Be able to buy United. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what? I've not even had a look at United's bench. Let's take a look. It's going to be absolutely pants, mate. Where we at? So on the bench, we've got Bayern Heaton. Bayern I mean, you've got a feel for that guy, haven't you? When is he going to get an opportunity? Like, what is that? We do this all the time. Ten Hag does this all the time, with goalkeepers. Brings a guy in and then just doesn't use him. He did it with Butland last season. We brought in Dubravka. He had one game and fucked off. Like, for whatever reason, when we bring in a second goalkeeper... You know what? We should have never let go of Romero, should we? We should have never have ever let go of Romero, because he was the best second-choice keeper you could have asked for. He really, really was. And we treated him like shit. Like, we treated De Gea like shit, effectively. So, even if I'm a keeper and I'm coming to the club now, I know it's Man United, and they'll get better wages and da-da-da and all that kind of stuff. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, you're never going to get... If you can go there, get a better wage, and kill your career, effectively, Because you'll never get a game unless it's pre-season. Honestly. So we've got Bayern Day, Heaton, who will probably play before Bayern Day. Like, wouldn't surprise me at all. Bennett, Cambuala, Forsen, Hannibal, Palistre, Shority, and Hugo. That is our bench tonight, by the way. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me repeat that, okay? Bayern Day, Heaton, Bennett, Cambuala, Forsen, Hannibal, Palistre, Shority, and Hugo. That's how you know that is our strongest squad. Obviously, because of the absences and the illnesses and that, all that shit. But that's how you know, because you swap any of them players out from our team, it instantly gets weaker for anyone on that bench. So, yeah, I mean, we are short, to be fair, but it's irrelevant in this game for me. Absolutely irrelevant. I'm going to have a look at Wigan's team, but it doesn't have much weight because I don't watch Wigan. I'm not going to pretend like I'm some expert on Wigan. I don't fucking watch them, so it is what it is, yeah. Team news. Same team that drew at Barnsley. Oh God, frightening. Absolutely frightening. Right, why is it saying here there? I should be on there actually. It's okay. Wan-Bissaka wouldn't get it. Port Vale side, huh? Where's Ahmad, by the way? He's ill. He's not injured, he's ill. Ericsson's injured, though. I want to know how long he's injured for. So, are you ready for this star Wigan team? Yeah? We have... Move that out of the way. Tickle in net. Good start. Clare, Hughes, Morrison, and Sessegnon. But I think it's like a B-Tech Sessegnon. It's like the Cheetah Mill Sessegnon at left back. You've got Shaw, not Luke Shaw, Adiko, Godot, Asgard, Jordan Jones, and Humphrey. These names are a bit fruity, aren't they? Let me go for it. Tickle, goalkeeper. Steven Sessegnon, that's like Ryan Sessegnon's like cousin or something. Shaw, not the actual Shaw. Adiko, which sounds like a computer. Godot, which sounds like a god. Asgard, which I'm pretty sure is where Thor lives. Jordan Jones, and then Humphreys. Humphreys dumped. No, that don't work. Never mind. So that is their team, and on the bench they have who put Attrick Wick before. Someone put it in the chat. He's not even starting, mate. God, get to know your knowledge on Wigan. Do you know what I mean? Quote here from the boss. Every game in the FA Cup, you have to play your best because every team is highly motivated. For them, it's the game of the year, maybe the game of their life, so they will give their lives. We have to match that. I mean, that's a better comment, to be honest. It must be absolutely brass at that stadium tonight. When I was outside before, I was like, oh my God, it is fucking freezing. Absolutely freezing. So, you need to get them warm-ups, efficient warm-ups. Why is... I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. I know about Mainu's number. I know. God, it's like, you know what? I say when you say it once on YouTube, it's fine because people are like, yeah, sound. You say it on here, a million people. Why is Mainu's number 35? I know it's wrong. God help me if I ever do that again. Is the draw on before the match? Is it? It's the first I've heard. That'd be interesting if it is. Surely it's after. They always do it after. I wouldn't mind, but he's Turkey's number one. He can't be that bad. Oh, yeah, Bayern Day. Yeah, exactly. Why is Onana not gone to international? He wants to stay for as long as he can. He's going to play against Spurs, and then he's going to fly out on the 15th. I think that is the plan. So he's going to fly out on the 15th, get as far as he does with Cameroon, and then come back. So I think he's just looking at it. It's like, you know what, if I go away and Bayern Day starts playing really, really well, I could lose my spot there. So I want to kind of give my all or as much as I can before I go. So hopefully I'm still in Ten Hag's mind when I get back. Probably what he's thinking. And you won't blame him because the mistakes that he's made. Oh, Stephen Hawkins' wheelchair shared the live. Why won't you let me go? Let me go. I want to go to the island. anyone seen that? Santino clip. I want to go to the island. Wish he would go and give us all a favour. When's Casemiro going to play? Hopefully, after the Tottenham game, I think he should be back. I thought him and Lissandro would be back, but I'm pretty sure he said his press conference Lissandro and Casemiro won't be available for Spurs. So it's a bit shit, isn't it? I couldn't even tell you who play after Spurs. I think it's Wolves. Well, that's like the start of February. So, yeah. Heard the rumours that Stephen Hawkins was actually involved. I've heard all the rumours, mate. I've seen all the memes as well. Why won't you let me go? Let me go. United. Stephen Hawkins, United. Is that how he'd chant if he was at the stadium? Tim99's in the chat saying draw is going on now. Very interesting. Thank you, Tim, for that update. Appreciate good little souls like you. You're not a little soul. You're just a good soul. I've got my notifications on, so nothing's come up saying about the draw. Obviously, if anything does come out, then I'll just... I think it's a bit bizarre doing it pre-game, isn't it? Very weird. Very, very weird. I don't know why they're doing that, but... I don't even know who we can get in the next round. Just put us out of our misery. Put us against one of the top dogs. And put us out of our misery, because you don't want to drag it to the semis and you just get piped. Like, I know that sounds really negative, but... Just how I'm feeling. When's Maguire going to come back? Maguire should be back soon. All these players that I mentioned, who have just literally had a list on there, yeah? So, let me get it up. Martinez is back in the next game or so. Same with Lindelof. Same with Maguire. I think so with Shaw as well. Malacia as well. I don't know how long Eriksen's out for. Mount is back training. Casemiro's back training. Anthony's ill, so he'll be back for the next game. Martial has had a fucking random... Oh, we play Newport County or Eastleigh in the FA Cup 4th round if we get through tonight. So that's as easy draw as you can get. Newport County or Eastleigh, for anyone asking. That is the draw. So, yeah. And where you're saying you have to win the next round, don't worry about that, mate. If we get them in the next round, no problem. But, yeah, the majority of players I mentioned should be back within the next 2 games or so, I think. Just breaking news, anyone joining, asking about the FA Cup draw. Manchester United will play Newport or Eastleigh if we beat Wigan tonight. So, you win the 4th round. Is that when you get through? Is it a 5th round? Or is it straight to like the last 16 there? I don't know. I never know structures of tournaments, me. Let's have a look. La da da da, la da da da. I think there's a 5th round. Someone will tell me in the chat anyway. Nice draw if we get through. Tottenham have City, do they? Hey, Tottenham are a bogey team for City, you know. They really, really are. So they'll probably beat them. I'd put money on Tottenham to beat them. I really would. Newport will beat whoever wins this game. If they can get... Newport won't beat us. Come off it. Come on. I don't know what you're smoking. Eastleigh. I don't even know what league they're in. Should we have a look together? I'm going to guess Newport are in like... Newport, like League 3, I think. And then I'll say Eastleigh, they've got to be like conference, aren't they? Or just one above conference. The Vanarama League or whatever the fuck it is. Newport, didn't Charlie McNeil go on loan there? Or am I smoking something? I don't know, Jeff. Yeah, because they've got to do a replay. So, oh, they're League 2, Newport. But they are 18th in League 2. So, Newport County are 18th in League 2. Let's go back. Eastleigh, I mean, they've got to be lower, aren't they? Surely. I can't even pull the table up for Eastleigh. Hartlepool's League. Yeah, God knows. Eastleigh. I don't even know where it is. How mad is that? Table. They are... It just says season. What league are Eastleigh in? I want to go to the island. The National League. So, yeah. 5th level of English Football League. We'll still probably start Varane. Imagine that. 5-time Champions League win over Ran, starting against Eastleigh. Getting mauled to death by people who want his shirt. Excuse me. Newport Art Conference, you're clueless. Sorry, I don't watch Newport week in, week out, you turd. Shut up. Imran Khan says, FA Cup coming back to Old Trafford. Come on, United. Going for the United 2-0 Wigan. Big up to Imran. K7 says, what you expecting in this game, bro? Goals. 2 or 3 goals. United, I think. I'm hoping, at least. I don't think it's going to be a full-gone conclusion that we're going to absolutely smash him, but I'm expecting a fast start because they've had a bit off. So they should be raring to go. And early goal, and then maybe a couple on top of that. I'm hoping. But tell me what you're expecting. It's not just all about my opinion. 4-0, I think, says Mando. Liverpool winning the FA Cup. And it's not a bad shout. I'd fucking hate it, but yeah. Wigan will win 2-1. United is shit. Celebrating 0-0 draws. They're finished. Who do you think's winning the league? I said Liverpool at the start of the season. Yeah, I think they'll match us. I think, yeah. Liverpool on 19, right? And they go to 20 if they win it this year. Pretty sure. So, yeah. I think Liverpool might win a couple of things this season. Just got that vibe about them. Even when they're behind, they still pull it back. I just think they've got that. I know Salah, some people have been saying Salah hasn't been amazing for him, but the numbers he's putting up are still consistent. So, yeah. 3-0 to United, says Tim. K7 says McTominay's playing, bro. Isn't there an academy baller to play? We've got plenty of academy players on the bench. UTFR says, see you later. See you later, UTFR. Enjoy the game, mate. I hope you enjoy it. And let's get some goals that we can talk about after the game. Roy Keane's been speaking about the ownership. He says, only time will tell. I hope the dynamics change. Hopefully upstairs will improve over the next few years. And then there's a quote from Ten Hag on Rasmus Højlund, a.k.a. Sean Wills, is it? I think. I've not seen that geezer for a bit since he scored. I'm sure he's 100% motivated to do well and score goals. Yeah, he's young. He's going to get pelters from rival fans, but it is what it is. Is the XI above you predictions? No, that's the actual team. That's the actual team. For anyone asking. I think Højlund will get a few tonight. Yeah. Strong side. It's too strong. Too strong in my opinion. But, yeah. I'll leave it at that. People. I'm going to go watch the game. Take in my thoughts. Record pros and cons after it. Sam and Chiver will be live on YouTube after the game, so make sure you jump on. I won't be live on TikTok after it, so if you want to come watch us live, head over to YouTube. Subscribe to Real Reds Talk. The link is in the description. Smash a like on the video if you're still in the YouTube. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys afterwards. Pros and cons dropping tomorrow. Peace, you absolute legends. I'm just going to turn the TikTok off. Legends. And then I'll say goodbye to you lot in YouTube. Enjoy the game, people. Safe.